Man, I am so grateful to each and every one of you for being on this call with me here tonight. It's been a wild day. We moved everything out of this 13,000 square foot home into a storage unit. We've been up since 6 in the morning. My fiance and we've been doing calls, all day long. Just got off the Spanish training call, and then the computer completely blew up, and we got kicked off our own Zoom link. So first of all, I want to say Happy New Year. Welcome, okay, to 2021. I hope you guys had an absolutely completely phenomenal Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Hope you guys celebrated this New Year's Eve, carefully and safely. Obviously, you guys were safe because you're on this call right now. So tonight, you guys, I just want to say I'm so grateful, okay, and we gotta all be grateful because 2020 is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're excited about 2020 being gone in the past, drop some ones in the chat box right now. If you are pumped up and excited that 2020 is gone and it is never coming back, all right? Drop some ones in the chat box. Personally, for me, 2020 was the greatest year of my life, okay? But if you're on this call, whether your 2020 was good, whether it was great, whether it was bad, whether it was just downright ugly and disturbing, listen, it is in the past. And step one, tonight we're going to go on a journey. I want you guys to go on a journey with me here this evening. I don't care how long it takes. I'm committed to standing here all night long. The doors are open into our backyard, and I'm fired up and excited. So go on this journey with me, here tonight. But before we get started, all right, number one, super, immense, massive amounts of gratitude for I Am Mastery Academy. Obviously, Mr. Christopher Terry, Isis Delatore, our entire, corporate staff, Daniel Auday, Kyle Lowe, Brandon Scott, the one and only Brandon Scott, tremendous corporate leadership. Our entire compliance team that is cracking down on everything via social media. You see me tonight, no big watches, no chains, just me talking to every single one of you. And I want tonight to be a situation where it's really one-on-one. I want you to imagine you're over here in Scottsdale, Arizona with me, and we're sitting down on the couch, and we're having a one-on-one conversation about freedom, about goals, about success, about making 2021 your best year ever, okay? But before we get started, let's do even a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more, gratitude. Obviously, Mr. Yvonne and his amazing wife, Monica Tapia, fellow chairman elites, tremendous leaders, family to me and my fiance, and my parents, amazing leaders, Chairman 750s, right? David and Manitier, Jason Brown, Matthew Rosa, and the young gun himself, Mr. Bryce Thompson. Drop some ones in the chat box if you were grateful for the amazing leadership of this company. All the chairmans, right? All the chairman 10s, 25s, 50s, 100s, right? And the future 250s, the future 500s, the future chairman 750s, right? Drop some ones in the chat box and let's show some gratitude to all these amazing leaders from all over the world. Because for me, it's a little bit different, right? For me, it's a little bit different because I've been in this company now, right, since 2016. And I remember sitting down in Las Vegas, Nevada with Christopher Terry, having dinner with Isis Delatore, right? Meeting Jason Brown. Not meeting Jason Brown, but meeting Jason Brown in Vegas where he was making $5,000 a month, right? $5,000 a month. And I remember sitting there and talking to Chris and, before David, before Yvonne and Monica, right? Before some of these amazing leaders joined our company, right? There were 1,200 customers in the whole world of I Am Mastery Academy. There were a few products, but there was so much hunger and there was so much vision and there was so much love for people. And I just fell in love with the love, right? I fell in love with the love. I fell in love with the vision to actually impact people, right? To put impact over income, to put people over profits and do something that I believed the entire world, the entire industry of network marketing needed so bad, right? The world needed something where you could get financial independence, you could get freedom without having to recruit, without having to sponsor people, right? You could just learn a skill set. And now you look at the world right now, ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, Bitcoin going through the roof, Ethereum going through the roof, right? Everybody's focused on digital. Everybody's focused on learning how to make money at home, 6 feet, 6 feet distance with a mask on for some of us around the world, right? So we are in a sweet spot right now, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I just want to say I'm just so grateful to be able to lead alongside so many amazing leaders. I can't name them all because, there's several hundred of them now. So I can't name them all, but I just want to say, thank you for being part, of this journey. Thank you for being a part of this amazing company. And it's amazing to see, right? 2016, 1,200 customers, today, hundreds of thousands of customers around the world, several hundred, chairman 10s and above around the world, impacting the lives of hundreds of thousands of people all over the planet. I've been in 80 something countries around the world, and I've seen what this thing has done, this platform has done, right? For people from Africa to Europe to Asia to Australia to right here in North America. We are truly blessed and highly favored to be a part of something absolutely so fantastic and magnificent. So let's get right into it, right? Today I'm going to talk about 2021, okay? And there's been a certain process I've been doing now for years, right? A lot of you know the story. I'm not going to bore you with my story tonight, but I've been in the industry now for close to 10 years. It will be 10 years actually in February, which is just next month. And I've been very, fortunate to be around great mentors, to be in great environments, right? Have great parents that, instilled in me at a young age belief. Self-image. If you can think it, you can do it. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. So tonight I want to share with you, I'm on Instagram Live, so I got to be very, very careful, but I want to share with you all tonight just a few things I've learned along the way that has allowed me to, to live the way I'm living today. No income claims, no car, no house, no jewelry claim, just I'm going to give you guys the sauce tonight. I'm going to give you guys some secrets tonight. And the fact is, they're not really secrets, right? But before we even get into that, right, you got to understand something. 2020 is gone. It's totally gone. And there's two words that you have to, when you look at 2020, there's two words that you need to feel and you need to internalize right now with me on this call, right now. On Tuesday, I believe it's January 5th, okay? Two words, ready? Forgive and forget. Forgive the heartache, okay? Forget the downfalls, okay? Forget the haters, forget the naysayers, forget the people that left your organization, okay? Forget the rainy days and the thunderstorms. But also, ready for this? I want you to also, okay, forgive anybody that wronged you in 2020. When you hold anger, when you hold resentment, inside of your body, the only person you're hurting is yourself. If you hold anger inside of you, you're going to keep attracting things that bring you more anger and frustration, right? We want you to be about love and abundance and attracting. Tonight we're going to talk about attracting all of your goals and all of your dreams, all right, in 2021. So 2020, guys, forgive and forget. And before we can go forward, right, I want to do a little backstory and explain to you why some of us have not accomplished, right? Some of us have not accomplished the things that we have wanted to accomplish so far, in our journey, inside of the greatest company on planet Earth. I am Mastery Academy, right? There are these things called limiting beliefs. Now, I want you just to, hear me out here tonight, all right? You can hear me out. It's all from my mentors. It's all from, the environments that have allowed me to create, the life that I've created. 'Cause I want you to win in 2021 because I know this company is going to win big in 2021. $1 billion in sales. It's already done. Say it with me. It's already done, right? 1,000 chairmen. It's definitely completely already done, okay? And empowering, educating, and enriching 1 million customers, that too, my friends, is already done, okay? So we know that's already done. We know it's a done deal, right? We want you to experience abundance in 2021. We want you to get that dream car, to get that dream home, pay off student loan debt in 2021. Buy mom and dad whatever mom and dad want for Hanukkah or Christmas in 2021, right? I want you to get really emotional on tonight's call as we go on this journey together, right? We're going to go on a journey together, and by the end of this call, you are going to be prepared, you are going to be equipped, and you're going to be motivated and inspired to make this year your best year ever. So, the backstory on you, whether you're from Venezuela, whether you're from Portugal, whether you're from Nigeria or Ghana, whether you're from up in Canada, the family up in Canada, right? The family over in Minnesota, the family down, in Costa Rica. Listen, a lot of us have been raised. We've been raised with a lot of the same limiting beliefs. So we got to get rid of these limiting beliefs, because a man or a woman, right? A man or woman will only do what they believe they can do. Okay, so if you're sitting here right now, right? Whether you have a master's degree, whether you have a doctorate, whether you got kicked out of high school, whether you grew up with two parents, you grew up with one single mom, you grew up with one single dad, whatever your situation was, let me tell you something. You will only accomplish what you believe you can accomplish. When I was 21 years old, I believed I could do something special by 24. No one else believed, but I believed. Tonight, we're going to talk about increasing your belief system. We're going to talk about getting the limiting beliefs out of here so you can focus and feel good about the future. But a lot of us were told a lot of the same things, right? And you can really, I'm going to give you guys a sentence, right? It didn't work so well in the Spanish call an hour ago, but I'm going to give you guys a sentence, and you can just fill in the blank here, right? A lot of you grew up with the same mentalities with mom and dad, teachers and professors, high school football coaches, whatever it was. We've actually been programmed to not achieve greatness in our lives. And that is why we got to get rid of a lot of this stuff, okay? Right here, right now. Growing up, you were told, hey, watch out. Watch out for those get-rich-quick schemes, right? Get-rich-quick things. I heard that growing up. My dad started a little network marketing company. He didn't start it. He joined a little travel network marketing company. I was 15, 16 years old. And even back then, I was a 15-year-old kid. I wasn't even legally allowed to be in the company. I was watching them do, travel presentations. And I had people in my neighborhood talking about, oh, it's one of those, get rich quick schemes, get rich quick things. We've been taught to believe if you get rich quick, it's bad. But last time I checked, why would you want to get rich slow? Should I be looking for, hey, I want to get rich slow. Where can I go to get wealthy by the time I'm 88 years old? It doesn't work like that. So we've been programmed, right? We've been programmed, hey, watch out for those get rich quick things, right? On the road to success, make sure to play it what? On the road to success, make sure to play it what? Safe, right? We've been programmed, don't take risks. Stay in the lines. Raise your hand and go to the bathroom. Right? Listen to your guidance counselor. Right? Listen to the professor. Don't question authority. Don't question the media. Whatever CNN says, accept it as truth. Whatever Fox News says, accept it as truth. Whatever Trump or Obama or Biden say, accept it as truth. Right? That's not the deal, okay? On the road to success, make sure to play it safe, right? A lot of us heard, make sure you save money, son. Make sure you save money, daughter. Make sure you save money, Alex. Make sure you save money, Dar. Make sure you save money, Luna. Make sure you save money for those rainy what? Those rainy what? Those rainy days. Make sure you put away money for the rainy days. So we've been programmed, oh, by the way, at some point, Alex, the rain's going to come. The storms are going to come. The bad stuff is going to come. I learned from a mentor at 21 years old, don't save for a rainy day. Save to invest. Save to invest in a Bitcoin. Save to invest into an e-commerce store. Save to invest in a financial education, right? You got to make sure you're not programming yourself, right? I'm going to run through these very fast. I got a lot of information here tonight. And like I said, listen, I'm going to stay with you guys for as long as it takes. We maxed out the Zoom line and we got 2,000 plus people over here on Instagram Live. So we're getting in it tonight, right? Another thing, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably what? It probably is. It probably is. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You know what I found out about that? If every single thing that sounds too good to be true is in fact too good to be true, you will never find a true opportunity. You will never find a true opportunity, right? So you're here tonight, you're listening to me, right? Talking about success, talking about 6, 7, 8, you know what, in 2021, talking about Chairman 10 is done in 2021, right? Don't let these limiting nonsense, for lack of different word, beliefs, okay, hinder you from achieving the success that you want in your life. So parents, teachers, friends, I'm going to bring it all together right now. Parents, teachers, friends, community, church, temple, right? They told us these things not to mess us up, not to screw us up, even though they did screw a lot of us up. They did these things to protect us, because a lot of our parents, a lot of our grandparents, a lot of our teachers and professors, right? They didn't know any better. They were doing it out of love. They were doing it to protect us. But I'm here to tell you guys tonight, if freedom is on your mind, if freedom is on your mind, you've got to let go of the limiting beliefs. You got to let go of the, negativity. You got to let go, ladies and gentlemen, of anything that can hold you back from achieving success, okay? And I'm going to share something with you really quick, and then I'm going to get into goal setting and really, the seven key things you must do, okay, to achieve any goal you set. And then I'm going to share something I've never shared before, okay, towards the end of this call. 1 second. Okay? But here's the deal. Did you know in the United States of America, land of the free, home of the brave, right? The American dream, right? Did you know that 90% of Americans, if they receive no income for the next 90 days, 90% of those people would actually have to file bankruptcy. That means 9 out of 10 people in the quote-unquote richest country on the planet, whether that's true or not, probably isn't anymore. But the point is that 90% of Americans, no income for 90 days, would file bankruptcy. Okay, you know what that means? That means most people don't know how to make money. Most people don't understand the science. There's a science of goal achievement. I'm going to get into that in a second. Most people don't understand there's a science of getting rich. There's a science to getting rich. This is science. This is studied. This is quantified. Okay? This isn't just some hoo-hoo, hocus-pocus nonsense. Oh, law of attraction this, law of attraction that. Yeah, David says to believe in your belief system, and Alex talks about your thoughts and your feelings. I just don't believe it. It doesn't matter if you believe it. You know why you got to believe it? Look at the results. No ego, all humility. Look at the results. Ladies and gentlemen, my mentor told me one thing. He said, Alex, the only thing you look at is somebody's results. That's it. Don't listen to their opinions. Don't watch what kind of shoes they wear. What are their results? Bob Proctor told me, would you trade places with him or her? If the answer is no, why are you listening? Right? And I'm not saying disregard people in your life. I'm not saying that. Your mom might be able to teach you how to be an amazing mother, how to raise kids, how to be a loving, caring individual. Your father might be able to teach you how to make a really good cheeseburger, all right? Or how to be a great father. That's amazing, right? But when it comes to business, when it comes to success, when it comes to $100,000, $100,000, $1 million, $10 million, right? You got to make sure you're listening to the right people, Tonight, I am serving as a vessel of the right people. Okay, I'm serving as a vessel of the right information. Again, I'm on Instagram Live. I'm not going to share any numbers with all of you guys here tonight. Not important. If you know me, you know what's good. And if you don't know me, you probably still should know what's good. I'm doing this because I want to see you have an amazing 2021, because I know where this company is going, and it's a done deal. I know the things we're coming out with, the products that we're launching, right? The enhancements to certain things. I know what we are doing is working, and it's working well, and it's getting better and better and better and better and better, and we're attracting the right people we need to take us to where we want to go. Okay, so today we're going to talk about becoming limitless and making Chairman 10 a thing in the past, making Chairman 10 a done deal, right? So when we get into goals, we're getting into goals now, right? If you're getting value so far, go ahead and hit 111 in the chat box. If you're getting some value so far, go ahead and hit 111 in the chat box. I love it, okay? I love it. I'm seeing Zoom right now, okay? So now that we know, hey, we got to let go of these limiting beliefs. We got to let go of the opinions, of the negativity, and focus on where it is we're going. Now we can get in to goals. Now we can get into goal creation. Now we can get into setting up the blueprint for success in 2021. So I want you guys to just, marinate, like Lawrence Young says, marinate, right? I want you to marinate on this quote really quick. The mind is what the mind is fed. One more time. The mind is what the mind is fed, okay? And a little preface here, the mind creates everything we desire, okay? Everything around this house, the TVs, the security cameras, this camera, this MacBook, okay? You know, this lighting, this pool right here, okay? Everything in my life, everything in your life right now was first created in the mind of somebody else, including you. Your mom and dad thought about you at some point, and poof, you show up 9 months later, okay? Everything begins in the mind, and I just told you the mind is what the mind is fed up. So the mind is the most important component to getting Chairman 10 done, right? To go into a $1 billion company, which is already done, okay? To get into 1 million customers, which is also already done, okay? If that's the truth, we got to make sure the mind understands what it is we desire. Okay, what it is we desire. So the mind is what the mind is fed. So here we go, goals, right? Let's talk about goals here for a second. How important are goals? How important are goals? I'll tell you how important goals are. Okay, take sports, for example, right? Take basketball, for example. What is basketball? What is basketball? It's a little leather rubber ball. Leather, not rubber, okay? Leather and rubber, right? It's a little leather rubber ball with 5 people here, dribbling and passing and shooting. If you take away the basketball goal, what are you doing? You got a bunch of guys or girls running around throwing a rubber ball all over some wooden court. Nobody would go watch that. Nobody would pay money to go see LeBron do what? He's not scoring anything because there's no goal. Take the basketball goal away, there's nothing going on. Okay, take soccer for some of you, football, right? Football. What would football be? What would soccer be? Okay, the whole purpose of the game is to kick the little stupid ball through a what? Through a goal. You're kicking it through a goal. There's a goalkeeper, right? Those are the negative people in your life trying to block you out from going Chairman 10. Okay? So if you take away the goal in soccer, what's left? A bunch of people running around doing nothing. No one's going to go pay to go see Neymar. No one's going to go pay, to see Cristiano Ronaldo. Do what? There's no purpose. Even in football, ladies and gentlemen, okay, the goal line, it's called a goal line. You run the ball through the goal line. You throw the ball through the goal line. In basketball, Steph Curry has a field goal percentage. Goal is everywhere. You just don't know that yet. Now you do. Okay? So how important are goals? I don't know, pretty much everything. Okay? My mentor said, if you don't have a goal, go back to sleep. If you don't have a goal, go back to bed. Why are you even waking up? What are you doing? You're wasting time. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. And this isn't just about money. Oh, you got to be rich. You got to be rich to be happy. You have to be wealthy to be happy. I never said that. But I don't think being broke's going to bring you too much happiness, right? None of you wake up in the morning, man, if I could just be broke today, I would be so happy. I'd be so happy, right? Or you get some of those people, man, I just want to help people. I don't care about money. I just want to help people. How do you help people with no money? Who are you feeding if you can't feed yourself? See, again, these are limiting beliefs that we've been taught that are stupid. And I'm going to keep it super PG tonight, but I'm trying to get through your minds right now that making money is in fact important. Becoming financially independent, it is important. Becoming free is important. It's not about money, it's about choices. It's about options. It's about freedom. Do I want to stay in Motel 8 or do I want to stay at One Off Astoria? Right? Do I want to fly on Frontier Airlines for $39 to Miami? Or do I want to fly first class at Delta? Or do I want to charter a plane, charter a jet? Choices, options, freedom. All right, freedom. We're talking about freedom here tonight, like our great, amazing commander-in-chief, Mr. Christopher Terry. Freedom. Right? I love that man. If you love Chris Terry, drop 222 in the chat box. God bless him. All day, every single day. I am with him till kingdom come. I'm not even sure what that means, but I'm with him till kingdom come. All right? You talk about a leader, good gracious. This guy's doing everything he can do to make sure we are in a position for financial increase and abundance in the 2021. So here's the deal. Let's set a goal right now, right? You got company goals and you have personal goals, right? The company goals, we already know that. $1 billion in sales, it's done. Okay? 1,000 Chairman 10s, it's already done. 1 million customers enriched, empowered, and educated. That's completely done too. So you know the company goals. What are your personal goals for your organization? Right? What are your personal goals for your team? What are your personal goals for your family? Yes, I'm talking about business tonight. This is life. This isn't business. This is life. This is what successful people do and have done. You think the Kardashians don't have a plan for 2021? You don't think Kris Jenner has a roadmap of every daughter and every single week of 2021? Okay, I watched a documentary. Kevin Hart is 2 years in the future, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Hart's team knows what Kevin Hart's doing in 2023. And you don't want to plan next week. Well, I don't want to do that. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. Yeah. It's hard being broke. It's hard being rich. Pick your heart. All right, pick your heart. Nothing but facts. Yes. This is, remember, I'm a vessel tonight. This isn't Alex Morton isms. This is the information I've picked up in my 31 years that have brought me to this place. But set some goals. What are your goals this year, right? What are your goals for your family this year? What are the goals for your relationships and friendships this year? You got to have a vision for you got a boyfriend, girlfriend. You got to have a vision for the relationship. Tony Robbins 101. Guy's worth $800 million. He said, if you don't have a vision for your relationship, there won't be a relationship. You got to have a vision for your marriage. If not, there won't be a marriage. There won't be anything without goals and vision. There is nothing great on this earth that didn't first come from a goal and a vision. Look at the pyramids in Egypt. You don't think they had a vision of the pyramids, a vision for the Eiffel Tower? You don't think Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, David Beckham, you name it, they all had visions, right? Go watch old Beyonce videos. Beyonce talked about what she was going to accomplish when she was broke in Houston, Texas, guys. You got to have a vision. You got to have a goal. So what are your personal goals this year? Health and fitness, right? Relationship goals, goals to get closer to God, whatever it is. Obviously, tonight we're talking about, hey, I Am Mastery Academy, Chairman 10, it's done $1 billion, it's done. You got to write down your goals. Clearly defined goals, right? What do you want? If I unmuted your line, maxed out Zoom call, 2,400 people on Instagram now. If I unmuted you and I said, what's your goal? Could you tell me it right away? Boom, this is my goal. Boom, this is my goal. Boom, this is my goal. Boom. Okay, could you do that? Could you tell me that, right? Clearly defined goal. Okay, clearly defined goal, right? You've heard every great leader talk about having a goal card, right? So you set a goal, and I don't want you to set a goal on what you know you can do. That's not a goal. Okay? I know I can drive my car to the gym. That's not a goal. That's not a goal. Okay? Don't set a goal by what you know you can do. Don't set a goal by what you think you can do. Set a goal by something you actually desire, by something you actually want. That's what you should set a goal. That's how you set a goal. What do you want? Right? If you could not fail, how big would you dream? If you could not fail, how big would you dream? If you knew you were going to win and accomplish whatever you wanted to win and accomplish, how big would you go? How big would you think? If you haven't listened to The Magic of Thinking Big yet, you should listen to The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz for free on YouTube. Get in that realm. Dream a little bit. Walt Disney, dream, right? Dreams. You know the best thing about little kids? They dream. You go talk to a 6-year-old little girl. You say, hey, what do you want to do when you're older? Well, what excites you? She's going to tell you, I want to travel. I want to build I want to be a clothing designer. I want to be a famous artist. I want to be a mega superstar doctor, mega superstar lawyer. I want to be an astronaut. Or I want to be the queen of Dubai. Whatever the situation might be. Little kids have imaginations. Guess what? The highest faculty we have that God gave us. It's our imagination. Use your imagination tonight. Sit there tonight and think about, what do I want? What do I desire? What do I want to do? You can do anything you want to do. You can do anything you want to do. Okay? Anything you want to do, you can do it, right? So here we go. I'm going to break these down, okay? And then I got something, towards the end of this call. I'm going to break down right now the seven steps, the blueprint right now, okay, to make 2021, a phenomenal experience for you. Because it's going to be a phenomenal experience for this company. That's already done. You can take that to the bank. You can cash a dang check. It's already done, right? What you ought to do is, number one, write it down. I'm going to share something with you. Did you know by writing your goals down, you increase efficiency by 50%, okay? I forget the guy's name. He started studying the art of goal achievement in the 1960s, okay? This isn't made up stuff. This is real stuff that has affected my life. This is real information that has changed my life. It's changed people's lives all over the world, okay? When you write it down, you are 50% more effective, ladies and gentlemen. So write down your goals. All the most successful people I've ever met, they journal all of the time. I'm going to get into that a little bit. They journal all of the time. They write down goals all of the time. Bob Proctor's sitting there writing down stuff all the time. Okay? David Aminti is writing stuff down all the time. Yvonne Tappi's writing down stuff all the time. Bryce Thompson, Jason Brown, Matthew Rosa, they're writing stuff down all the time. So number one, okay, I got to write it down. And I got to write it down in the present tense, okay? I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm going to run through this because a lot of you heard this before. I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. Not that I'm going to. Oh, I'm so happy I'm going to lose weight. I'm so happy I'm going to be rich. I'm so happy I'm going to go get a Mercedes-Benz for my loved one. No. I'm so happy and grateful that I am a chairman 10, that I am hours per month, that I am managing a $100,000 trading account on MetaTrader 5. I'm so happy and grateful that I am managing $1 million crypto portfolio, right? Whatever the situation might be, we're talking about Chairman 10 as the starting point tonight, but you guys, you can use this for anything you want. So number one, write it down in the present tense. Number two, keep your goals close to you, okay? Keep your goals close to you, right? We packed up the house today, but before we did, I had pictures all over my office. I had real estate listings in my office. The background of my cell phone had goals on it. The background of my computer had goals on it. The car in my garage right now, right? I saw this thing in my head 4 years ago. Not this exact type, but the brand, okay, RR brand. When I sat in an RR in 2013 in Carlsbad, California, San Diego, California, and I sat in a Ghost at that moment, even though I was making $20,000 a month, maybe, I said, this is done. This is it. This is done. This is my car. This is what I'm driving. That's it. And everybody called me crazy. Everybody called me nuts. I went to Arizona State, running around, party, talking about being a multi-millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire by my 25th birthday. I am a millionaire by my 25th birthday. Nobody believed in me. Teachers picked on me. Okay? I was 18 years old. Teachers were saying, oh, if you want to get rich, go talk to Morton in the back. If you don't want to pass school, if you don't want to study for our exam, just go talk to Alex in the back. He's got something for you. Right? But I believe that's all that matters is what I believe, right? You got to believe in you. I don't care if your whole family thinks you're crazy and cuckoo, okay, for doing this. It doesn't matter. What do you believe? So number one, write it down. Number two, keep it close. Make sure you have pictures. Our mind thinks in pictures, okay? Our mind thinks in pictures. If I said think of mom, if I said think of your mom, think of your mom, think of mom, think of mom, think of mom, think of mom, everybody think of mom right now. Are you thinking of mom? Think of mom. Not one of you 15,000 people saw M-O-M in your head. What you saw was a picture of your mom. Because our mind thinks in pictures, right? Our mind thinks in pictures. So you got to make sure, you got to keep your goals close. Right? Have a vision board. Make sure you see it every day, because when you see something, you can start to feel something, right? When you see something, you can start to feel something, right? Number three is have a date of completion. right? Set the goal and have a date of completion. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am earning X amount a month by June 6th. 2021, by December 31st, 2021. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have helped this amount of people get to $1,000 a month by this date, 2021, right? Data completion is number 3. Number 4 is a big one. Ready? Number 4, stay with me, take notes. Number 4, ready? Number 4 is list the obstacles in your way, right? List the obstacles that are potentially in your way from accomplishing the things you want to accomplish. Okay, everyone's got different distractions. Everybody has different environmental issues. Everybody has different people in their lives that, talk down on them, talk negative on them. Some of you need to let go of some friends from 2020. Some of you need to let go of some people from 2020. Some of you need to limit conversations with some people in your family, okay? Going into 2021, man. You can't play with this anymore, right? You can't play with this anymore. This is too important. This is your life. This is your future. This is your family's future. You got to stop messing around with this stuff and take it serious. If you treat this business serious, you can earn serious income. And if you don't treat it serious, you're not going to earn serious income, okay? Number 1, write it down. Number 2, keep them close. Number 3, data completion. Number 4, list the obstacles. Number 5, this is a big one. Ready? Number 5, identify who I am going to work with. Identify who I am going to work with. Okay, who am I going to work with? I got to look at my 3 lines of business. I got to look at my 3 organizations. And I got to say, who's got a high level of desire? Who's got a high teachability index? Who wants it? Who's pumped up? Who's fired up? Who's excited, right? You want to work with positive people. Bryce Thompson, the positive guy. He's I've never seen Bryce. Nate Samuels is a positive guy. They're not negative people. Negative people don't win. Negative people are negative. Life's so tough. He left my team. Feel poor me, right? This victim mentality, and I'm going to keep it PG tonight. But guys, stop the victim. Oh, well, you don't know how I grew up. I know how Darwin Lopez grew up. I know how Lasaldo Gold Cup grew up. All right? I know how some of the Cash the Great grew up. He made it work. Okay, I don't want to start naming all these leaders' names because people say, oh, well, you don't talk about this team, you only talk about that team. You don't talk about this team, you only talk about that team. No, right? I remember signing up Juan Diego. This kid in Costa Rica, he told me I had to decide to either buy lunch or use that money to take the bus home in my first company. That's how poor I was in network marketing. Danilo Delgado, same thing. Jason Brown, the great Jason Brown, one of my best friends. He was delivering Chinese food and pizza not too long ago. Okay? I knew Matt Rosa. Him and Jason were sharing a little townhouse. Walk up these stairs, right? One little water machine, dirty kitchen. I was sitting on his couch like, this is crazy, man. Look at them now. Look at them now, okay? So you got to stop the victim mentality, man, and know that if somebody else can do it, you can do it too. If God will do it for me, God will do it for you, okay? That's it right there. We could end the call right there. If God will do it for her, God will do it for you. That's the way this game works. Okay, that's the way this game works. Okay? I believe in God. I'm close to God. I'm a very spiritual person. I pray every morning. I pray every night. I pray every takeoff. I pray every landing. I'm grateful every single day, even when there's days where I don't feel good or I'm dealing with obstacles and challenges. I still sit there alone and I am grateful and I smile because I am grateful. Because there are people that did not wake up today. And you're going to complain about your little issue in your life. It's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I see Gary McSween's on here. Gary McSween couldn't afford to get the starter kit. In David Emenitier's dining room, when I was standing there doing the presentation, I was 216 pounds. David was heavy back then too. Gary was so skinny, he said they would go to the grocery store and his wife, who's an amazing woman, Talitha, would have a calculator and calculate the eggs in the milk. Someone just started a brand new, oh my gosh, the Zoom just ended. Okay, well, we're on Instagram Live. Let everybody know the Zoom just cut off for some reason. Sorry about that. Get everybody to Instagram Live. Okay, text Gribby and tell him to tell everybody 10,000 people on Zoom just got cut off. Sorry about that. It's okay because we're going on Instagram Live now. Okay, so again, Gary, Luke, all the chairmen on here, text your people right now, please, and tell them to get on the Instagram Live. Ray Rice is on here. What's up, man? Another amazing leader. Okay, everyone's coming on. 4,000, 3,000, whatever. All right, so we'll let this load for about 15 seconds. I'm gonna take an energy drink.
It's stacking up fast. I'm just getting 1,000.
4,000 now. Yeah. So let everybody know. Yeah, we just broke the Zoom. Congratulations. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I've never seen that one happen, but okay. 4,000. Okay. So text everybody. Let them know. Alex Morton Mindset. Instagram Live. We were on a roll, but that's okay. That's okay. We're starting up in 1 minute again. Let everybody. 6,200 people just on the Instagram Live right now. Okay. What if all of us on this call prospected 10 people a day? Do the math on that. I'm not good at math, but you get your calculator out, it's a big number. So what did Alex say to do? He talk to 10 people a day. How do I go chairman 10? Talk to 10 people a day. How do I do that? I get on Instagram. I get on Facebook. I don't do Snapchat. Get on Snapchat. I don't do TikTok. Get on TikTok, right? Or go outside and talk to people. I know social media is a big deal. I'm not saying it's not. Social media is an enormous deal. Enormous deal. But some of the best people I've ever sponsored in my career happen in a mall, at a sushi bar, right? You never know. I met Jason Brown, I think it was like the week he signed up in network marketing in New Jersey. We met in person, right? It wasn't on Facebook. It was in person. I understand. Yvonne Toppy and me connected on Facebook. David and Maniti and I knew each other from social media. I get it. I understand it, right? But what I'm telling you is prospect 10 people a day online. Prospect 10 people a day offline, right? We're talking about number 6 right now. Number 6 is make a plan, right? Number 6 is make a plan. See, Mike Sotero's on here, Chairman 25. I love it, right? Make the plan. Prospect every day. What do we do next? We do presentations every day. How many presentations a day? You've heard 5 to 6 nights a week, 5, 6 nights a week, 5, 6 nights a week. That came from Dexter Yeager, Amway, okay? 5, 6 nights a week. That's what I did on my first $1 million run in my low 20s. That's all I did. What did Alex do? I talked to people all day. I talked to 10 people minimum every single day, and I did events every single night. Okay, I could get people in this state right now and have you interview them in a closed room, and they would tell you what I'm telling you guys right. What did Alex Morton do when he first got into network marketing? They would say, number 1, he was a lunatic. Number 2, he did meetings every day. Every day. I heard 5 to 6 nights a week. I said 5 to 6 times a day. 5 to 6 times a day, 5 to 6 times a day, because I wanted it done quick. I wanted it done fast. I wanted to get this thing, done. I wanted to get there, right? So number 6, prospect every day. Okay, presentations every single day, promote events every single day. How did Gary McSween go Chairman 100? He did presentations every single day. How did Bryce Thompson go Chairman 750? He did presentations every single day. Nate Samuels every day. Danilo Delgado every day. Every day. Okay. Take Sundays off. When I say every day, I mean 6 days a week. Very, very simple. 10 people a day, 6 days a week, 60 prospects. Joel Tankard's on here. Another ridiculously phenomenal leader. Go ask Jewel. Hey, Jewel, how'd you do it? I told the story. I showed the plan. I showed the plan. I've showed the plan with Jewel in Atlanta. I've showed the plan with Jewel in Columbus, Ohio. I know she showed that's what you do. You show the plan. There is no secret. I'm going to go over something in a second. I made something up last night called the 8 Commandments of 8 Figures. I know, sounds crazy. The 8 Commandments of 8 Figures. And that's coming up in about 7 minutes. But right now, we're still on goal setting right now. We're still on goal achieving right now. Okay? Show the plan. Show the plan. All right? And number 7, hey, what's number 7? Number 7 is, hey, I got to know what's in it for me. I got to know what's in it for me. I've got to know what's in it for me when I hit Platinum 1000, Platinum 2000. I got to know what's in it for me. I see Mr. Greg is on here. Greg, another phenomenal leader up in Canada, right? He shows the plan. He shows the plan all the time. He promotes events all the time. Okay? His whole group's on here right now, guaranteed. Why? Because he follows the blueprint and he gets the success. The best thing about this company, man, we got people every walk of life on here. Every walk of life. We got teams in Egypt now. We got teams in India now. We got teams in Europe. We got teams in South Korea. We got Chairman 50 in South Korea. We got Caucasian. We got African Americans. We have Mexicans. We have Ecuadorians, Peruvians, Costa Ricans. Everybody is in this deal. You understand? You can find anybody. There is someone in this company that looks like you, for sure, that has a tremendous result. For sure. Okay? 100%. Right? So number 7, hey, what's in it for me? What am I going to do? What am I going to reward myself with? Right? The car that's sitting in our garage, right? I didn't get that vehicle until I hit a certain level. Right? When I bought myself, a certain watch for my 30th birthday, okay, last year, I didn't get the watch until I hit a certain level. Again, goals. You got to know what's in it for you. I've got goals this year. Right? I'm not making income claims, but we want a jet. I want a jet. We want a jet. Right? We want multiple homes. Why not? I've seen big houses. I've seen big saunas. I've seen the home gyms. Right? I've seen the big car garages. I've seen the views of Las Vegas, the big strip view of Las Vegas. I've seen Miami, buildings. My cousin's, father owns the #1 condo in all of Miami. I've seen it, right? I understand other people have done it. Why can't I? Why can't you? Well, stop. We talked about it an hour ago about limiting beliefs. Stop saying that. Okay? Stop saying that. Do you know what you're capable of? It is insane. If you take a 2-year-old kid, a 2-year-old child, okay, you can look this stuff up. A 2-year-old child, you can teach this 2-year-old kid languages. 5 languages, 7 languages, 8 languages. This is recorded in history. This isn't a joke. You can take a little kid, and if that kid grows up hearing French and Spanish, Portuguese and English and Japanese, there are kids that speak 8 languages. And when you talk to them, it's normal. They look at you funny. Well, yeah, I speak 5 languages. Why don't you? What are you, dumb? People do certain things like that, right? There's people with multiple master's degrees. There's people that have, Taekwondo this and Kung Fu that and Muay Thai this, black belt over here doing this. That you're capable of doing anything you want to do. You just got to decide. Someone just said, I can have it all. Yes, you can have it all. All right? So now we're going to move into the 8 commandments of 8 figures. And I'm pumped up for this one. My voice is going to be gone after this one. We've already been going. We got over 6,000 on here now. We broke the dang Zoom link, which is great. And we're going to keep running because it's 2021. It's the year of acceleration. It's the year of acceleration. It's the year of abundance. It's the year of no negativity allowed. It's the year of focusing on what it is you desire, what it is you want. Okay, it's the year of intense commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, be committed. All right? So this is the 8 commandments of 8 figures. If your group is not on this call, you need to text your WhatsApp, you need to text your Telegram right now and say, you know what, man, you need to get on this dang call right now. Okay, because he's about to give it to us raw and real right here, right now. Got to record this. John Guaman, listen, bro, I'm on Instagram now, okay? So hopefully Dar's camera keeps going here and we'll have all this information. If not, hope y'all are taking notes. John Guaman, Chairman 100, another example of somebody that is, I've been talking to JG for years, man. I think our first sit down, he might have been P5000, maybe Chairman 10, okay? Now look where he's at, man. Now look where he's at. He's someone that always had vision, always was committed, didn't care what happened. I've seen him build massive teams. I've seen his massive teams crash and burn, and then he built them again. And then he built them again, right? That's the mentality. I will until. So here we go. And I forgot, Instagram only goes for an hour long, so that would be interesting. If we drop on here, we'll start another one going. All right, so here we go. Number 1, right? The 8 commandments to 8 figures. Okay, and I'm going to start firing at you right now. So number 1 is, thou shalt control my thinking. Okay, thou shalt control my thinking. Here's why. Okay, our thoughts create our results. Okay, our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts create our environment. Our thoughts create our happiness. Everything begins with thought energy. Okay, thought energy. So this year, I am committed to being focused on controlling my thinking. My thinking. What should I think about? I should think about my goals. I should think about where it is I'm going, right? T.D. Jakes, one of the most famous preachers to ever preach, and also insane serial entrepreneur. He said, my mind is always thinking forward. I'm always thinking forward. You listen to Elon Musk on interviews. Elon Musk says, yeah, you know, I got all that money. I put it all into SpaceX. I put it all into Tesla. I wasn't thinking about how I was going to pay my rent tomorrow. I was thinking about the future of Tesla and SpaceX. He said, I wasn't thinking about present. I wasn't thinking about tonight. I was thinking about the future. Okay, Elon Musk, one of the greatest minds maybe ever. Okay, what's he talking about? He said, I always saw Tesla as this. I always saw SpaceX as this. Nobody believed in space. Everyone said, why would you put all that money into SpaceX? It's a dumb idea. It's a stupid thing. And Elon Musk said, I'm thinking 10 years down the road. I'm thinking 25 years down the road. His solar company he bought, everyone said solar's not going to ever really stick. Elon, you ding dong, right? He had to borrow money to pay his rent. Because every dollar he got, he invested it where? In the past? He invested it in the future. And now look, some people think Elon's going to pass Bezos. Okay? I just use these examples so you don't sit here and say, oh, Alex is just making stuff up. I'm not making stuff up. I study legends and icons and industry movers and shakers. Okay, you think Apple has meetings about 2017? Today we're going to talk about 2017. Apple's talking about 2028 right now. Silicon Valley is talking about flying cars. Okay, Google cars, driverless cars. Okay, so why is it so crazy for you to look at your life and think about, where am I in a year? Am I happy? Where am I living? What am I driving? Who am I with? How much money am I making, right? How am I spending my time? How much am I giving to charities, okay? You got to think about, hey, where I'm going to be, where I'm headed, where it is I'm going. So number 1, thou shalt control my thinking. Okay, number 2, thou shalt work on my self-image. Thou shalt work, Luke Kwame, another amazing leader. Thou shalt work on my self-image. Why? Because the way you see you is how the world sees you. Okay? Gary McSween couldn't see himself as some broke dude in Trinidad and Tobago. Gary McSween had to see himself as a multi-millionaire. Okay? Jason Brown couldn't see himself as a Chinese food delivery boy. He had to see himself as a multi-millionaire. Chris Terry could not see himself as some punk in Brooklyn, New York, hustling and making deals. He had to see himself as a business tycoon. I couldn't see myself as a kid who got kicked out of the business school, was told by a guidance counselor I should do manual labor. I should go move boxes for a living. I couldn't see myself as that. I had to see myself as someone who was great, as someone who was respected around the world, as somebody that was helping people, okay? My biggest claim to fame are the people that I've helped. Because when it's all said and done, when you die one day, when I die one day, no one's going to show up to your funeral because you drove a cool car or you had some nice shoes on. They're going to show up because you impacted their life. Okay, what Jim Rohn said? Jim Rohn said, when you pass away, okay, the difference between people going from the church or the mosque or the temple to the gravesite, Okay? You can look this up. I'm not making this stuff up. He said the decision maker from people going from your service of when you die to going to the gravesite to watch your body go 6 feet into the earth, you know what he said it was? Based on the weather. He said if it's raining outside, 50% of those people say, you know what? Let's just go to lunch. We don't need to go watch them go into the ground. Let's just go to lunch. Weather. So if that's true, okay, which it is, Judson Gate was calling me, okay, if that's true, which it is, should you and I be concerned about what our neighbors think? Some of you were concerned about what your kids' friends' parents are going to say at the soccer game. Oh, well, that family, oh, they're doing that trading thing. You know, those things don't work. You know, those things get shut down. You know, it's network marketing. You know, we stay away from those people. I let go of other people's opinions on my life years and years and years ago once I realized that, in fact, nobody actually cares about my life except for a very few amount of people. Okay, you know what Darren Hardy said? Darren Hardy said, nobody cares about you because they're too concerned caring about themselves. Well, I can't post this picture. I got to post this video and this one and this because nobody really cares. Nobody, because they're too busy worried about themselves. We're human beings, okay? So stop caring about what other people think about you and focus on where it is. And so number one, thou shalt control my thinking. Number two, thou shalt work on my self-image. I got to see myself where I want to be. I got to see myself as a multi-millionaire. I got to see myself affecting people all over the world. I got to see myself doing great things. I got to see myself on stage as a chairman 10. I got to see myself, you know, helping 100 people go platinum 1,000. I got to see myself being a world changer. Okay, you got to see yourself where you want to be. Number three, thou shalt work on my belief system. I hope you're taking notes. Thou shalt work on my belief system. Okay, these are the 8 commandments of 8 figures right here. Okay, number 3 is thou shalt work on my belief system. Okay, let's talk about that. What's my belief system? Well, my belief system is composed of the things that I think. My belief system is composed by the things that I see, the things that I hear, and the things that I experience. One more time. My belief system is composed by the things that I see, the things that I hear, and the things that I experience. So what should I be doing? Well, number 1, I got to make sure I'm seeing the right things. What should I be seeing? My goals. What should I be seeing? That car. What should I be seeing? That home. What should I be seeing? That bank account. What should I be seeing? My future. That's what you got to start seeing. You got to have a vision for your life. You got to have a vision of where it is you're going, right? I got to work on my belief system. I got to see the right thing. Number 2, I got to hear the right things, right? Affirmations are so important. You should be telling yourself all the time, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a chairman 10. I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm so happy and grateful now that I got a $100,000 trading account. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm driving my dream car. I'm so happy and grateful now, right? You got to be your biggest cheerleader, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. What does that mean? That means you got to tell yourself, I am great. I am powerful. I am amazing. I am a chairman. I am a leader. Yo soy leader. Yo soy chairman, right? You got to tell yourself enough to where you actually trick your subconscious mind, right? And you actually start to believe the things you're hearing, the things you're saying. Because my belief system is created by the things that I see and the things that I hear. And the things that I now experience. You got to make sure you experience. Why did my fiance and I go tour a $15 million home in Las Vegas? We weren't going to buy the house that night. We wanted to experience it. Why did I go test drive Rolls Royces years ago when I couldn't afford one? I couldn't test drive. They wouldn't let me test drive it. I could go sit in it. You can't even test drive Rolls Royces. How crazy is that? Yeah, I know. Right? Because I wanted to experience it. Because I know once the mind expands, the mind never goes back. Once the mind expands, it never goes back. So I got to expand the mind. Go to open houses in your neighborhood. Go to the Mercedes-Benz car dealerships. Go to the Lexus car dealerships. Okay? Go on the plane. And even if you're flying economy, on the way out, put your butt in first class. Sit there in first class. Crank the seat all the way back. That's what I used to do on Delta. That's what I used to do on American Airlines. And then it turned into Gulfstreams, right? I'm sitting in Grant Cardone's jet last year, and I'm sitting there taking off, even though it's his plane, it's his jet, and he's taking me back home to Miami. I'm sitting there, what am I doing? I am visualizing that this is my plane. I am visualizing that GC says AM. I'm visualizing taking off in our own plane. Okay? So again, where are we at here? Thou shalt work on our belief system, right? The things that I see, the things that I hear, the things that I experience. That's all number 3. Number 4, thou shalt be disciplined in my daily methods of operation. Thou shalt be disciplined in my daily methods of operation. Thou shalt be disciplined in my daily methods of operation. What does that mean? We already talked about it. Ready? Prospecting 10 people a day. Listening to this mentor. Listening to this coach. Listening to this chairman. Okay? Listening to this leader. Okay? Boom. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Prospecting 10 people a day. I'm going to be disciplined with that. Doing 5 presentations, 5 to 6 presentations a night. 5 to 6 presentations a night. I'm going to be disciplined in that. Discipline, the big D, right? The big D. You want the big D? The big D is big discipline. Big discipline brings you big results. Big discipline brings you a big bank account. Big discipline brings you where it is you want to go. Okay, where it is you want to go. That's number 4. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, thou shalt work diligently on the skills of a chairman. Thou shalt work diligently on the skills of a chairman. What are those skills, right? I got to become an effective presenter. I got to become an effective edifier, right? Edification is something that people don't really talk about too much anymore. I don't know why. You got to talk about edification, right? You need to talk about edification, right? Edification. Okay, making somebody else look good. Take the pressure off of yourself. Making somebody else look great. Take the pressure off of yourself. You want to edify the products, edify the services, right? Edify your upline leadership. That's what I did. Year 1, made $13K. Year 2, made $116K. 2011, 2012, what changed? I learned how to edify. And I stopped being an ego idiot, and I was a humble student. Okay? Write this down. Don't be an idiot egomaniac. Become a humble student. To this day, guess what? Guess what? I'm a humble student. I learn. I take notes. I listen. I let people guide me that have the results that I desire. Okay? I got to become a great presenter. I got to get great at edification. Okay? I got to learn how to communicate effectively. I got to learn how to conflict resolution. I got to learn how to keep my cool. I got to learn the skills of becoming a chairman. Okay? I got to be sharp. I got to be sharp. I'm not saying go buy a bunch of designer clothes. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, man, listen. One of my mentors told me this. Ready? You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare. And if you don't have a lot of money on this call, you can't afford to not look at least decent. You got to look decent. Go to Zara. Go buy one jacket and a bunch of different undershirts. And go do events. Get on Zooms. Well, yeah, I see the Chairman 750s. They got, Matt Rose has got a baseball jersey. Matt Rose is Chairman 750. He can wear a baseball jersey now. Okay? I'm not trying to change who you are. I'm just telling you it worked for me. That's it. I'm just telling you it worked for me. When I was a broke 21-year-old kid and I was trying to sponsor I thought they were rich. I was trying to sponsor rich real estate agents in Scottsdale. I didn't show up to Starbucks looking like a friggin' mess. I looked halfway decent. Comb my hair. Brush my teeth. Gary McSween, smell nice. Smell nice. Use Tic Tacs. Luke Hessler's on here. He knows what I'm talking about. He crushed it in the college markets as well. Listen, man, you got to look the part, right? My uncle told me this. Uncle Armin, ready? Look sharp and be sharp. Look sharp and be sharp. Look sharp, be sharp. You know what somebody else told me? He said, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform good. When you perform good, you make more money. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform good. When you perform good, you make more money. Okay? Look sharp, be sharp, and learn the skills, ladies and gentlemen. Learn the skills of a chairman. All right? Number 6. Number 6. We only got 8 of them. Stay with me. Number 6. 6,000 strong. It's amazing. Number 6. Ready? Thou shalt read, listen, and write every single day. Thou shalt read, listen, and write every single day. Okay? Thou shalt read, listen, and write every single day. John C. Maxwell, by the way. Okay? So what am I reading? I'm reading something that's going to teach me something. I'm reading something that's going to inspire me to take action. I'm going to read something that's going to teach me something. I'm going to read something that's going to inspire me to take action. What am I going to listen to? I'm going to listen to something that's going to teach me something, and I'm going to listen to something that's going to inspire me to take action. Okay? It's going to inspire me to take action. All right? I love Audible. I love YouTube. I love podcasts. Okay? You know, Bob Proctor, obviously, number 1. That's my number 1. If he's not your number 1, that's okay. I love Grant Cardone. I know some people don't like Grant Cardone. Perfectly fine. I love the guy. All right? I don't know who you listen to, but you need to find a couple people, you read their books, you listen to their audios, all right? And then you need to write. What do you need to write? What should you write? What do you need to write? You need to write your goals down every single day. Yeah, someone wrote on YouTube, Alex Morton Mindset. I got a YouTube channel. I got stuff on there from 2014. Go watch me when I was 2014, man. Go watch me back then. Okay, learn. Just learn. All right, just learn. That's it. Just learn. You know, when you study somebody, you don't do it because they're better than you. You do it because they got better results than you. Right? That's all I've ever done. I find people that got what I want, and I do what they do. I mean, that's it. You could stop the whole call right there. Find somebody that has what you want and do exactly what they tell you to do. We could have saved 2 hours right there. I mean, really. Okay? So, thou shalt read, thou shalt listen, thou shalt write every day. All right? Every day. Number 7. Ready? Number 7. This one's pretty good. Ready? Number 7. Thou shalt become a magnet of high-level leaders. Ooh. Thou shalt become a magnet of high-level leaders. Okay? How do we do that? We're going to break this thing down. Okay? People ask, well, how did you attract Ivan Tapia, right? How did you attract Wes Melcher, right? How did you attract Juan Diego? How did you attract Danilo Delgado? How did you attract all of these people? How do you attract this brand new Egypt team we attracted, man? Crushing it. Going chairman this month, okay? How do you attract? I'm going to give you the 3 secrets. Very simple stuff. Ready? You want to attract amazing leaders like Josh Stewart? You want to attract amazing leaders like Dr. China? You want to attract amazing leaders like the Jason Browns of the world and the Brandon Boyds of the world, right? One of my favorites, man. That dude is unreal, okay? You ready? 3 things. Number 1, develop the skills. Okay? Number 2, work on your self-image. We already talked about these, right? Work on your self-image. Okay? And number 3, be a person of increase. That's all in number 7. Number 7 is thou shalt become a high-level magnet of high-level leaders. Right? You want to attract the Justin Owens of the world. Okay? I told myself I was not going to get into saying leaders' names, but sometimes it is what it is, right? I love everybody equally. Very, very simple. Okay? How do I do that? Well, I got to develop the skills to a high enough of a level where people will say, you know what? He or she knows what they're talking about. Then I got to work on my self-image to build this self-image in my mind of a chairman 10, chairman 50, chairman 100, okay? And then I got to be a person of increase. I got to be a person of increase. Every conversation, every text message, every Zoom call, every event, I've got to leave people with an impression of increase. I need them to know if they partner with me, life will be better. Life will be greater. Life will be an amazing experience because I'm working with that guy or I'm working with that girl. That is what I need people to feel. Okay? And when you do that, you will attract the people into your life. You will attract the leaders into your life that you need to go to the next level, right? And then we got number 8, last but not least of the 8 commandments. I'm going to run these back really quick. Thou shalt decide. Decision, baby. I love it. Decision, 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 right? Thou shalt decide, okay? What am I deciding? I'm deciding who I am. I'm deciding where I'm going. And I'm deciding to be a professional, okay? I'm deciding to be a professional. I'm deciding I'm going chairman 10. I'm deciding that nothing is stopping me. I'm deciding that I'm going to become a professional. I'm deciding where it is I'm going. I'm deciding that this is my year and nothing and nobody will stop me. Period. These are my goals. These are my dreams. This is my plan. This is what I'm doing. And it's a done deal. I know this company is going to the moon. I know it to be true. Because I know it to be true because it's the truth. All right? I've seen it. I've seen it in my mind. I've seen it in my head. We got the people to do it. We got the products to do it. We got the corporate staff to do it. We've got the customers to do it. We got everybody to do it. Okay? You got to see it for yourself. You got to know where it is you're going, right? You got to decide. So I'm going to run through this really quick. Okay? One more time. The 8 commandments of 8 figures. Ready? Thou shalt control my thinking, number 1. Number 2. Ready? Number 2. Thou shalt work on my self-image. Number 3. Thou shalt work on my belief system. The things I hear, the things I see, the things I experience. Number 4. Thou shalt be disciplined in my daily methods of operation, prospecting, presenting, promoting, right? This is your year, ladies and gentlemen. This is your year. Number 5, thou shalt work diligently on the skills. Learn how to edify, learn how to present, learn how to communicate effectively, learn how to be disciplined, learn how to be committed, learn how to do whatever it takes to get the damn job done. That's what you got to do. Okay, Grant Cardone's on here. What's up, my man? Okay? Edify, present, be sharp. You can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. We know this to be true. All right? You got to know it. You got to decide. I want you to stand up wherever you are right now. I want you to stand up right now wherever you are. Okay? And I'm telling you guys right now, this can be your year. If you choose it to be. So one more time. Thou shalt control my thinking. Thou shalt work on my self-image. Thou shalt work on my belief system. Thou shalt be disciplined in my daily method of operation. Thou shalt diligently work on the skills. Thou shalt read. Thou shalt hear. Thou shalt write every single day. Thou shalt become a magnet of high-level leaders. I will do that through my skills, through my self-image, and through becoming a person of increase. And thou shalt decide. I want you to decide right now, ladies and gentlemen, that this is your year. I want you to stand up right now and make the decision that it's already done. Dar's over here with me right now. Dar, get in here. All right? You're a part of something great. We love you. We appreciate you. We believe in you. You are a part of history, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to stand up right now and make some noise for your freedom. Ready?
Let's go!
Let's go. We believe in you. We love you. We care about you. This is for your freedom. $1 billion is done. 1,000 chairmans is done. 1 million customers is done. And we need you to go out there and make it happen. We love you. We appreciate you. God bless you. Good night. And let's go. We're going to fight for freedom every single day. Thank you for watching this video. For more exclusive content on how to be, do, and have anything you desire, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Click below for the next video. Let's go.